Welcome to South County High School, where the Bethesda Big Train are on the road to visit the South County Metro Braves. I'm Nick Poor here with Allie Navarrete as always, except for yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm back, don't worry. Family as well, and I have plenty of cute baby pictures to share from my experience, but I'm very happy to be back.
Yeah, happy to have you. So nice of Jacob to come on yesterday. I very much appreciate it. Otherwise, I would have been left to my own devices, which would have been fine. There are plenty of broadcasters in this league who do it solo, but we're so fortunate to have so many talented Big Train interns that I did not have to do that. So it was a great time. Train played really well, which is always exciting to see. Mercy ruled the Thunderbolts for the second time this year. Second or maybe third time? I
It's
don't
getting
know.
ugly with those T-bolts.
The poor Thunderbolts. But today we're here at South County, and last time we were here, South County took care of the train.
Yeah, we won in that finishing out game because, of course, the first game at South County was rained out with 2 innings to go. So we finished that up in our last visit to South County with a win for the train. But then suddenly, after scoring 3 runs in a half inning against South County, that next game, the full game, the bats were ice cold, and I think we lost like 3-1 to South County.
2-0
Ooh.
was the final score. Some phenomenal pitching from Connor Ball. He went 6 innings, just gave up 1 run, but the bats just couldn't back him up, and hopefully that is not the story tonight.
Yes, the guy coming up to try and get things started is Luke Nowak. Can he kind of break the curse of South County?
The curse of South
I mean,
County.
it's not like we put up a ton of runs last time we played them, but now on the road against the Braves, a team that's competitive in this league. They're 9-13, so they're in the bottom half. First ball. There's 2 teams with a winning record, of course. It's the Big Train at 17-5, and the Aces at 15-6. And just behind them are the Dusters and Giants at 10-11. Second pitch in. That's fouled off. Count 1-1. So that's the second group. Top group is Train Aces. Then there's a drop of 5 games, then Dusters Giants, then a game and a half gap, and it's Braves, Bolts, Grays. So the league kind of shaken into tiers. Top 2, then a top 4, then everybody else. But Braves trying to close that gap here. That pitch will land in the zone. Count now 1-2 on the mound tonight for the Braves is Nick Lotka. Lachey. I even wrote it down as Lachey. I didn't write it the way it's spelled. He'll be batting leadoff as a DH as well as the pitcher on the mound tonight. 2-2 now. Something we've only seen 1 or 2 teams do this year, have their pitcher take the mound as well.
We saw it from the Senators with Bryce Greenlee, who's now a Big Train player, so kind of saw his utility talent, scooped him up. But yeah, it hasn't been something for the Train. We have quite a talented pitching core and great batting, so haven't needed to.
The pitch hit hard out into the outfield, and that'll land in front of the center fielder. And the center fielder bobbles it. Nowak is going to push for second. The throw into second, not in time. Nowak turns a single into a double off an error from the center fielder, and the Train are rolling here early.
Luke Nowak, what a hit. His contact hitting has been so good, and he's earned this spot leading off for the Train. And he's speedy, too. Makes it to second, rounds the corner. Unfortunate mishap for the center fielder, but great stuff.
Disappointing start for Lachey, a guy who's been outstanding on the mound for them so far this year. 3 starts, all no decisions, but in 14 innings he's had 18 Ks and just 3 earned runs given up. One of the leading pitchers in this league in terms of ERA at 1.92. That pitch will miss for a ball. Shows bunt. Charging in is the first baseman, number 42. Wrong line up there. That is Cone. Good coverage from the second baseman there as well. Jet Zach, infield working in unison to try and keep DM Jefferson from laying down the bunt. That pitch is in for a called strike. Count now even to DM Jefferson, 1-1.
Last night, basically everyone, top to bottom in the order, was getting in on the action hitting-wise. Obviously, the Train ended up with 13 runs, so it had to be that way. But it was really good to see kind of such a well-balanced performance, and hopefully that trend can continue. Off to a good start with that hit from Nowak.
Lachey readies the pitch. That'll land in the zone, count in his favor, 1-2 for the William and Mary man.
Jefferson, one of 2 hitters on this Big Train roster above 400. He's batting .414 in his 29 at-bats with the Train since he arrived a couple weeks ago.
5 of those 12 hits he's registered have been extra base hits. So not just a contact bat, a guy with a lot of power behind his swing as well.
I just noticed the scoreboard's not on.
Oh, yeah, it's been glitching all game. I think they're having some technical difficulties with that one. Count still 1-2. The pitch in. That'll miss. Count even now to DM Jefferson.
Jefferson doesn't really strike out either, and it's 29 at-bats. Only struck out 6 times.
I believe 3 of those came in one game as well.
It was like the first game he played with the Train, he struck out 3 times and then had a double, and then since that 4th at-bat with the double, it's been beautiful.
He also had a game in the middle of the season, fouled off, where he just struck out like 3 times. It was weird. It was like suddenly he was ice cold, and the next day he was right back.
Yeah.
Dude has the smallest slumps I've seen from any batter.
Seriously.
Count still 2-2 after Jefferson fouled that pitch back. Lachey looking for his first out of the inning with no walk, second threatening. Lachey keeping a tight eye on him. The windup, the pitch, fouled off. Count still stays 2-2 as DM Jefferson makes Lachey work for his out.
Yeah, not going down easy. Never does. None of these Train batters do.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of consistent just contact hitting and ability to stay at the plate and maintain their presence from players up and down this lineup. Sadly, they're swinging a miss on the low pitch. Jefferson will go down, and it'll be the first out and first strikeout for Lachey. It'll be Emilian Petray now, playing at shortstop. Like you said, 2 batters on the Train above 400. He's the other, batting .429. First pitch into him. That'll land nicely for a strike.
Yeah, Jefferson again batting .414 in his 29 at-bats. Emilian has sustained the .429 average over 70 at-bats, has only struck out 5 times. Wow. Not much more you can say.
So impressive from him on the season. The 0-1. Good eye from Petray to hold off. Count even at 1-1. Lachey readies. The wind up, the pitch in. It's low and away. Count now 2-1 to Emilian. Lachey 15 pitches on the inning already. No walk still at second. The wind up and the pitch. That'll miss. Petray now far ahead in the count, 3-1.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Emilian. Again, making the pitcher work for it, just like Jefferson was.
Can he get the better of Lachey here? The 3-1. And that'll miss. Petray takes his base, and that's 2 runners on for the Train, bringing up Mr. Steelio Girl, Peyton Schultz.
Yeah, go look at the most recent TikTok if you haven't yet. It's pretty funny, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, whoever made it, hysterical sense of humor.
Yeah, that person's really funny.
It's Allie, if you couldn't tell. Peyton Schultz at the plate now. Yeah, the side of TikTok I'm on is just absurd TikTok, so I'm glad you know how to make normal people TikToks.
I try.
First pitch in. That'll come in for a strike just at the edge of the zone. Count 0-1 now to Peyton Schultz. All-star Peyton Schultz.
Yeah, one of the All-Stars. 3 All-Stars on the field right now. Nowak and Petray as well.
Can he bring one of those All-Stars home? The second pitch in, he's going to lay off. Count even now as it comes in high.
He is the guy who leads this team in RBIs. He's got 17 on the season. You know, again, we talked about it pregame, but before the last time we were at South County, the issue was for the Train was leaving runners stranded. Don't want to see it happen again this evening. This afternoon. It's earlier than normal.
Schultz 7th in the league in RBIs with 17, but he does lead the train. 3 players ahead of him alone are from the Alexandria Aces, which shows you how much of a threat they can be this year. That pitch is another called strike as Schultz lays off a 3rd straight pitch, count 1-2. Lachey wearing the 2-3. So not only is he named after a famous person, Nick Lachey, he's also rocking the MJ numbers. Or the Jordan. Or not the, yeah, Jordan or the James numbers.
I think he was named after Nick Lachey. Parents big 98 Degrees fans, I guess.
Honestly, I've never even heard the band. I just know him from just like being one of those like
Being
TV
like,
show,
yeah,
like Marie
one of those
Menounos
guys,
type
yeah.
hosts. The pitch in, fouled off with a half swing. This at bat isn't over yet. Schultz is going to keep it going now. Still 1-2.
Is Maria Menounos fresh in your mind because like movie theaters?
Yes.
Yeah.
That and we were talking about her at work the other day. Cause
Yeah,
someone
we
was,
were. I don't remember why.
someone was
but
like,
we
oh
definitely
yeah,
were.
that one from 90210. I'm like, you know her from that? Not from Nuvi?
Yeah, Nuvi.
The legend. I was so mad. My friend made it late. And it, like we missed Maria Menounos. She was just saying goodbye when we got in. I'm like, you were the worst.
Bummer.
Readying on the mound. Count 1-2. The pitch. Hit hard by Schultz. Popped out to right center field. Tracking back is Morgan, and he'll make the catch. Throw in quick, and it'll keep Petri at first. And no walk at second with 2 outs.
It's going to be the newbie now with 2 outs.
Yeah, coming out of Old Miss, this is Kramer. Is this his first plate appearance?
Yeah, so I think he just arrived yesterday. He's wearing number 32, and first time seeing some action for the train. He played 12 games this year for Ole Miss, started 2.
And he hit .250 for them in that brief run, going through for 12 with 2 starts for the national champions. That pitch in for a strike, count 0-1.
Yeah, we got 2 national champions on our roster now, him and Braden Jones. Pretty cool.
Umpire extending the zone, letting the batters know that he's letting stuff at and around the knees. Count in whether they like it or not. That's what they're going to be working with. That's a start of a pitch attempt, and then he stops partway through, try and keep an eye on no walk. No walk, not with the biggest lead, but would not
Ready? No.
Sorry for the audio issues there. We did not reconnect after the phone overheat. Second pitch from Del Prado here. That's high. Count 2-0. So to recap, last inning was a walk to lead off from Felix, then a double from Rogers, walk to load the bases from Holzheimer, sac fly from Wargo brought home Garrett Felix, a single from Luke Nowak got Holzheimer out but brought home TJ Rogers, and then Jefferson grounded into a 4-3 to end the inning, and it's a 4-pitch walk from Del Prado against Gerald Buchanan to get things started.
First walk, first base taken by a Braves player this afternoon.
It'll bring up Quinn Madden, batting .264 on the season, with 2 homers to his name. Not in the lineup tonight is Adam, who leads the Braves with 5 homers. First pitch a strike. I believe he also leads the league in that statistic. Yes, he does. He's tied with Nathan Waugh and Ian Jenkins of the Thunderbolts.
So Thunderbolts struggling, but those guys, I guess not.
Now, Waugh out of Cornell, and Ian Jenkins, I believe, might be Haverford.
I'll be really impressed if you got that correct.
Please, please. Lander University. I did not get that correct. That pitch will miss. Count 1-2 now. I really thought I had it. I think there is a...
You're normally pretty good at that.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
I'm very impressed. You're really good with the schools.
Not very good with our catchers, but the 1-2. That'll miss. Count 2-2. Hey, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Gotta learn that in life. Some things we're just not great at. The 2-2 from Del Prado. Fouled, so this at-bat will continue. He got a piece of it. Quinn Madden still 2-2. So no Adam today. He's a very 3-true outcome hitter. Are they going to say he went? No, they're going to say he held back. Count full. The train bench was pushing for it to
Yeah, I know.
had
They
him
were
gone.
like, he did.
And then eventually umpire relents, checking with the first base umpire. Did he go? No. And then count now moves to full. Del Prado looking to avoid back-to-back walks here. Last one was on 4 pitches to Gerald Buchanan. Del Prado readies to wind up the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a K. Third K of the day for Nicholas Del Prado.
Really good stuff rebounding there.
Now batting number 42, Mike Cone.
It's Mike Cone now at the plate. He's playing at first base tonight from George Washington University.
Oh, look at that.
I thought the GW guy was on a different team.
Is he the one he's committed to GW? So he's young,
Oh.
perhaps?
Well, his birthday is listed as June 14th, 2099. That'll go over the head of the first baseman, Schultz. Rounding to third is Buchanan. Holding at first is Cone. And now runners in the corners for the train as Cone, the G-Dub boy, gets the first hit of the day off Del Prado. Raise high.
That was a well-hit ball right over the glove of Payne Schultz at first.
Mike Cone, baseball.
Gotta look it up.
So he used to play for Quinnipiac. I believe he's a transfer coming into GW.
Got it.
Because this is confusing, because his birthday is listed as June 14th, 2099, which I know cannot be correct. Because that's...
Unless he took some time off. I mean, with COVID, you never know.
How old these guys are?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, what grade they're in.
Oh, I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure he still wasn't born in 2099.
Oh. I was so hearing 1999.
No, 1999 is plausible. 23, that's just slightly old. First pitch a strike, 0-1.
2099 is definitely not correct.
No. Very good comic book series, though. Michael Cohen out of Rockville, Maryland is the same guy. Yes, it is. So he's transferring from Quinnipiac to GW. The pitch. That'll land for a strike. Count 0-2 now.
Good stuff from Del Prado getting ahead.
Yeah, 1 out on the board, runners in the corners. Yeah, he'll be joining GW this year as a grad student. Fouled off. Joining the growing program run by head coach Greg Richie.
So many Richies. Jacob called Eric Jackson last night, and I was like, no.
Eric.
Richie was pitching, and
You called
Jacob
him-
was like, oh, Jackson Richie's on the mound. I was like, no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 'Cause I'm like, we do have a Jackson Richie.
We do,
right?
yeah.
You confused me there, too. Del Prado readies. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. 4th K of the day for Nicholas Del Prado. 2nd K of this inning. And he's looking to battle back as runners still stay on first and third.
That's one thing you can always count on with Del Prado. I mean, all the big train pitchers, but especially Del Prado. Nothing really phases him. I mean, he's got runners in the corners. He gave up a hit to Cone, and doesn't really matter.
Look, you can't spell Del Prado. You can't spell Del Prado without rad. First pitch, a strike.
You looked at me before you said that like I was going to give you the reaction I'm giving you now.
No, because I was laughing before. I'm like, I need to make it clear I'm not laughing at you. I just have something saved up. Yeah, I knew that was going to be an alley dismay reaction. That pitch lands as well. Count 0-2 now to the third baseman, Morgan.
Again, completely unfazed. He was ahead 0-2 to Mars. Third pitch was fouled off, but then got right back in there. He's just throwing strike after strike right now.
That one will miss, and charging over is Cone. Quick move from Wargo to cover the plate. No movement from Buchanan. Now 2 in scoring position for the T-Bolts. Great play from Wargo behind the plate, though. Slid like a kid on a slip and slide, like it was literally like it was a slip and slide on hard dirt grass. Impressive stuff from him to just throw his body to keep Buchanan from coming home.
Yeah, always impressed with the defense from our guys behind the plate. All three of them.
The 1-2. Del Prado sets. The wind up and the pitch. Popped up. Charging in is Del Prado. Can he get there in time? He makes the snag. Sliding is Schultz, but he's all right, and Del Prado makes the grab to end the inning. 2 runners on scoring position for the Braves, but no dice as the train battled back behind 2 Ks from Nicholas Del Prado here on Big Train.
Ready?
Yep. Now leading off for the Bethesda Big Train is Emilian Pitre. He drew a walk in his last at-bat. Pitre batting third tonight. He will face Lachey, who remains on the mound. The lefty with the first pitch, a swing and a miss from Pitre. Looking at that low pitch from Lachey. Count 0-1. Lachey likes aiming low. Say that, and he goes a little too low there. Count 1-1.
Struggled last inning a bit. 2 runs, 2 hits, One left on base for the Train last inning, but an error as well.
Hit by Petrie out, and it'll get beyond the second baseman and out into right field. A base hit for Petrie as it's just beyond the hands of Jatsak.
Good hit from Emilienne. Grounded perfectly down to right field.
That'll bring up Peyton Schultz. He flew out to center in his last at-bat. Can he do something different now here? The lefty readies the first pitch. Fouled off. Count now 0-1. See, I told you it was a good idea to move your car slightly further away.
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Made Bennett carry the table slightly further, but
You gotta do what you gotta do to protect Sally's car.
well, no, you gotta make Bennett do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
The 0-1 low. Count 1-1. Listen, anything's better than the day that I carried everything myself. Still never forgive you for that.
Was that here?
Yeah.
I was on the phone. Is that what it was?
I think so. I was just like, she's not coming, and I don't want to stand here because it's going to rain soon, and it's like 11:30. It was like 11 o'clock. Like, I'm going to miss the metro. We're going to move. Throwing over to first. Safe in time is Emilienne Petrie. So far today from Lachey, 2 innings, 2 Ks, 3 walks, 4 hits, and 2 earned runs. Fouled off by Peyton Schultz. Count now 1-2. Lachey looking to get him and get in control of this 3rd inning.
Yeah, he hasn't recorded a strikeout since taking care of Kramer in the first. Kramer on deck now.
Readies the pitch. Popped up. Tracking over his Jatsak. He's making a big run for it. In comes the right fielder as well, and he will make the catch. Fielded well by Buchanan for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Kramer, who did strike out last time. That was his first plate appearance of the season for the Train. Here we are, over a month into this 2-month season, still making additions.
Yeah.
True story.
True story. This is true. Can confirm.
Was that a snort or a...
It was
Like a, I'm not going to laugh because it wasn't that funny kind of noise?
Yeah, that
Fair
kind of
enough.
noise.
I'll take it. Where did that laugh come from?
I don't know.
I'm taking credit for it. First pitch misses, count 1-0.
John Kramer has a super athletic family. I'm just doing some quick research on him. His father played basketball at Michigan and then at UAB. And then his aunt swam in the 1976 Olympics.
Quick trivia, where were the 1976 Olympics? That'll land, count 1-2.
Do you know the answer? Is that why you're asking me? Oh, I was like, am I supposed to know that? Or?
It's giving me like Athens vibes. The internet is not loading, but I'll let you all at home know. Can you answer that little question? The 1-1. Ooh, the Montreal Olympics.
Okay.
I didn't know Montreal held the Olympics.
I would have maybe guessed maybe they've had a winter Olympics.
Somewhere up there's pretty like hot but tame. It would make sense. That one will miss. Count 2-1.
I mean, you can kind of hold a summer Olympics anywhere. It's the winter Olympics that are harder because you need snow.
Exactly.
Like, it can still be kind of chilly and you host an Olympics.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Like, where have we seen it? Oh, Rio must have been extremely hot, though.
Yeah.
The 2-1.
London.
3-1. London must have been a nice climate. I mean, London is just always gray and rainy.
Yeah.
You ever been?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful city.
Yeah, I'm
beautiful
obsessed. I loved it. I loved it.
Favorite museums there? I'm a big fan of Tate Modern Art.
Okay. We did a lot of cool stuff. We did the war rooms.
Okay. Oh my God, I couldn't stand the war rooms.
What?
Underground.
I really liked it.
I think I realized I have some little claustrophobia there. Popped up. It'll go very foul. Count now full to Kramer. Yeah, the war rooms, of course, underground. It's Churchill's bunker, and where the army would plan during times of air raid. So claustrophobic.
I really liked it.
It was definitely cool. But after like 30 minutes, I was like, okay, every
I
room
need to
is
leave.
just yeah, I need to get
Yeah.
out of here.
Fair enough.
Pickoff attempt coming in. He's back safely. Not even a tag attempt as Petrie makes it over to first. Yeah, Tate Modern Art, beautiful museum. So much great stuff. I think like a lot of original Warhols are there as well. Like I'm pretty sure the Marilyn Monroe print. Pitch fouled off as the bat gets loose.
Lost it. He's like, oh, shoot.
Whoopsie daisy.
But still, these big train batters making Lachey work for it, prolonging each at-bat. No quit on the full counts when they've come.
Nick Lachey, that was his 63rd pitch.
Yeah.
So he's throwing 21 per inning, and that's only a third of the way through this one. The lefty readies. It's lefty-lefty, so he should have the advantage here if ever. The 3-2. Ball called and a walk drawn. Will advance Petrie to second and put Kramer on base for the first time as a big train player.
Exciting stuff. Exercise the patience. Pays off. Bring up Felix.
That was the 4th walk of the day from Lachey. And it's Garrett Felix who walked his last time up. That was in the 2nd. He led off that inning and scored for the Train in their 2-run rally. First pitch in the dirt, count 1-0 now, to Garrett Felix.
Garrett's so dramatic when he tells the runners to hold. I've always noticed it. He's like, no, don't go.
I can't make that noise you did. The funny enough but not funny enough to get a laugh noise. That misses, count 2-0. I can only full-on snort. Felix showing tons of patience at the plate here. Lachey's going to have to come to him if he wants him to be swinging on anything. The pitch. Strike called, 2-1 now. That'll just nick the inside of the zone.
Lachey trying to find the zone a little more consistently here. Throwing a lot of balls.
Yeah, so far today, 67 pitches, 30 of which have been outside of the zone. Behind 2-1 here to Garrett Felix, the pitch. Fouled off, count now even to the big train veteran. I mean, he's not really a veteran, it's just that I think he's had the most plate appearances for this team, though.
Really?
Oh, expanded batting stats. See, I can't see plate appearances. Yeah, leads the Train with 95. Second is Emilian Petrie with 89. His at-bats aren't that high, but that's because he's drawn 30 walks, so they only count as plate appearances. Pitch. Fouled off. Felix is fighting, but Lachey starting to come after him a bit here. Count still 2-2.
Lachey still searching for his 3rd K.
1 out on the board this inning. That came from a Schultz fly out in foul territory. Kramer on first. Petrie on second. Readies. The 2-2. Down in the dirt. Count now full. There, he gets it out there.
I know. I was like waiting if you'd notice because that one was pretty dramatic.
I've seen him do it before. I don't know if I'd call it dramatic. Yeah, actually, I would. Very insistent.
This is back-to-back full counts.
Lachey looking to win this one after walking Kramer and that other full count you mentioned. The wind up the pitch. Ball misses. The bases are now loaded, and Lachey has walked 5 today.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do. Obviously, they're going to have
Mound visit.
a little mound visit.
Petrie on third, Kramer on second, Felix on first.
And, I mean, one wild pitch, and Petrie is a speedy guy. Could easily come home.
Lachey on the season, 5 walks in 3 appearances, but today has matched that season total.
Yeah, not his day, unfortunately. Wondering if they'll keep him in here. He's gone 2 1/3 innings so far.
There is someone standing at the edge of the pen. He looks like he's ready to come out.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked to see a pitching substitution here. Like you said, he just doesn't seem to be able to get at the zone today. And they're going to pull him.
No,
No, he's
see.
walking back. He's still there.
It looks like number 4 is warming up. That is Nick Frazier.
We're going Nick.
So,
Wait, that'll be 3 pitchers today named Nick out of 3.
wow, yeah.
Put me on the mound, Sal. Keep it going.
So Nick Frazier does look like he's warming up. He will probably come in next, but they're going to keep Lachey for now.
And they're going to keep him in a tense situation. At the plate is TJ Rogers, who smacked a double into the outfield towards the left his last time at the plate. And the bases are loaded. First pitch into him's a ball. That arm, like you said, readying is Nick Frazier. He's pitched 2 innings with 3 Ks and 2 hits, no runs out of VCU. Say he went around. Rogers can't hold back the swing. Count even to the third baseman. Time called. Stepping back in is Rogers. Lachey has been staring icily from the mound. He winds up the pitch. Fouled off. He was ready with that one and wanted to get it across. Count 1-2.
I mean, he's been ahead before. It's just been keeping that consistency and fighting for the third strike. We always say it's the hardest to get, especially has been for him today. Desperately needs the out here. They kept him in. He wants to prove that he can get himself out of the jam.
The pitch. Fouled off.
But, of course, no quit from the big train.
Yeah, Rogers fighting at the plate. A light chuckle because I was going to try and make a PB&J joke with the jam he's in, but like TJ and jam, but it didn't work at all. And I just want to admit that that's a thing that I spent the last minute sitting here trying to figure out. Count still 1-2. Lachey's been going at Rogers here. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. The windup, the pitch. Fouled back again. Rogers not giving him anything easy here, protecting his strike zone.
It's a nice afternoon here at South County.
I know. I was worried I was going to get burned or that it would be too hot, and then the clouds came over just in time.
Nice little breeze going. For some reason, my phone is still incredibly hot, but has not shut down since you guys obviously weren't hearing us, so when it last shut down 40 minutes ago. So confused why it seems to be so pressed, but
I think that's just because it's popping off right now, running
probably,
switcher.
yeah, you're right.
Your
you're
phone's a tank for that. The 1-2 again. High. Count 2-2 now. Rogers continues to work back in this count.
So again, Lachey struggling to find the zone. Even ahead.
Petre on third, Kramer on second, Felix on first. Ball called, and the count is now full to TJ Rogers.
It's the 3rd straight full count now from Lachey. Kramer, Felix, both were full, and they both walked. And a walk here would send Petre home.
47 pitches from Lachey across 2 1/3. Swing and a miss. He stays in and beats Rogers there for his first K since Kramer in the first. Now 2 outs on the board for the Braves.
It's going to be Warren Holzmer at the plate now. He also walked in his last at-bat.
Got thrown out in a fielder's choice off a ground ball hit by Nowak. Lachey trying to get out of this third. The first pitch. Hit hard into the outfield, tracking over. It'll land down the left field line. 1 run will score. Kramer's coming home. Felix is at third, and he'll hold there. A 2-run double from Warren Holzmer will bring 2 home for the Train.
Really good stuff from Warren Holzmer. Oh, my goodness. I was talking about last night. He had that single that brought home 2 runs, and now he's got a double that brings home 2. And Lachey just looking a little bit defeated out there, but so exciting to see Halsey really stepping up the game at bat.
That was his first extra base hit of the season, coming in his 27th at bat for the Train. That'll go up as the 5th hit given up by Lachey. They're going to do a mound visit And off goes Nick Lachey. He'll end with 2 2/3 pitched, 3 Ks, 5 walks, 5 hits, and 4 runs. Coming in is Frazier. We'll take a quick break as they make that change here from South. Seventh batter of the inning, stepping up, it's Clay Largo. He will face VCU's Nick Frazier.
Pretty proud of myself for seeing the number correctly. I'm guessing who it was.
You get contacts or anything between the last time we played?
No, I think he was just being, it was just a little more clear. His back was like perfectly towards us, so.
First pitch in low. Fastball misses the zone. Count 1-0 to Clay Largo. Pitch. High. Both pitches miss. One low, one high. Count 2-0 to Wargo. Frazier did walk 3 in those 2 innings that he appeared in. One appearance, it was a start. He settles the pitch. That's hit hard down the third base line. Foul.
A well-hit ball from Wargo, but.
Umpires need to learn how to enunciate, because I swear I heard fair.
I didn't. I just heard a scream. to be fair. That's all I heard. That's all that was coming.
That and the subway announcement voices are 2 incomprehensible dialects. It's always
yeah.
like the parents in Charlie Brown. 2-1 is the count to Clay Wargo. He's ahead here. Fouled that last pitch off. The pitch in from Frazier. Fouled off behind the dugout. Count 2-2. Switching balls now. Frazier looking for the final out of this inning. He's come in relief for Lachey.
He's got one job.
So again, starting for the Train was Nick Del Prado. For the Braves was Nick Lachey, and now it's Nick Frazier. Fouled off. Ooh, that hit Wargo in the hip after it bounced off the ground.
Doesn't even look phased.
I would be.
These guys are tough.
I would definitely be phased if I was him.
Nah, they're tough.
I'd be out for the season.
Season-ending injury hit myself.
That is how it would go for me. That's my luck. Readying is Frazier. Again, the 2-2. Misses low. Wargo hangs in there, and the count's now full to the trained catcher.
So Frazier having similar issues to Lachey in this third inning. Lots of full counts, can't seem to stay ahead and find the zone for a third time or get these guys swinging.
The 3-2. That'll miss, and the bases again are loaded as Wargo walks over to first. That'll bring up Luke Nowak. He's appeared in each inning so far today, his third plate appearance, and he's gotten on base both times with singles.
Yeah, he's been hitting well today, and unfortunately it's going to be probably a difficult out for Frazier to get, and he really needs it now that the bases are loaded.
It's Felix on third, Holzheimer on second, Wargo on first. Nowak at the plate. First pitch, takes a strike. Attacking early is Frazier. Nowak batting just below 400 on the season. He's 377. That ball low, it's away. Charging home is Felix. He will beat the throw to the plate, and advancing is both Holzheimer and Wargo. So now runners on third and second, and the train lead, 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Any wild pitch when Garrett Felix is on third is probably going to be a run home, and there it comes again. Train now have the 5-0 lead, and unfortunately for Frazier, he's just not been able to do what he's got to do to end this one.
Yeah, he's not done quite yet either. It's a 1-1 count to Luke Nowak, 2 in scoring position. Ball away, count 2-1. The pitch in, swung on and missed. Count now 2-2. Frazier's trying to get this out as best he can. Frazier. The wind up and the 2-2. Popped up. That's going to go far and away into the bullpen.
It was like on cue, every pitcher sitting up there just lifted their hand to see if it was going to come to them.
Oh, my favorite was I think it was the Braves coach just yelling, out, 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 out. Like, don't waste your energy on that. That is far and away from being in play.
Bars.
Oh, yeah, that rhymed. I wish I could say now here's Lachey, but it's Frazier, because that would also rhyme. The 2-2. In the dirt. Again, a full count here. Will the train load the bases again? They've already drawn 3 walks this inning. Frazier, the pitch. Low and away, that's the 4th walk of the inning. And Luke Nowak takes his base.
Yeah, this has just been a struggle. That's now 2 walks for Frazier in his 3 batters. Or excuse me, in his 2 batters faced. He's walked both of them, and now he's got to face Jefferson, who has been cold today, 0 for 2 at the plate, but we know he can hit, and there have been games where he started off cold and then gotten out of the slump quickly, which would not be ideal for Frazier.
And you do not want to go behind in the lineup against a hitter of this quality. The first pitch swung on, grounded to the second baseman, Jatzak, and thrown to first. That'll end the inning. Second 4-3 ground ball of the day for Jefferson. But the train off 4 walks and 2 hits. Tally 3 more runs. They now lead 5-0. Now up is the second baseman, Parker Jatzik. He will face Del Prado, who's had some time off after a long third inning. He readies. First pitch in. Hit by Jatzik, foul. Jatzik on the season, batting just 130. 1 RBI to his name. Second pitch in, that's going to fall for a ball. Count even to the number 9 hitter.
Prado had a 5-batter inning. Last time it still got out of a jam with runners in the corners.
That pitch in for a strike, count 1-2.
And he's just continuing to roll here.
Swing and a miss. That'll end his plate appearance. And now stepping up for the Braves, wearing number 34. It's going to be a substitution for Lachey.
Now batting for your Braves, number 34, Ryan Maley.
It's Ryan Bailey coming into Maley coming into DH now. Maley on the season, batting 136. Ryan Maley, a D3 athlete out of Marymount University. First pitch into him is a ball.
Del Prado now up to 5 Ks this afternoon.
K machine so far. He's working quick here too. Hefty swing, nothing but air though there, as the count is even 1-1 to Maley. That sounds like a European pagan festival. Popped up. Tracking back's the center fielder Nowak, and he'll get there. Second out of the inning as Nowak fields easily the fly ball from Maley. Maley.
Melee, like Pele.
Or melee like the word for a fight.
Now batting number 20, Griffin Boone.
It'll bring back up Boone. He went down looking to Del Prado back in the first. For reference of how this game's been going, the Train's leadoff hitter has bat 3 times. We just saw the second appearance from the leadoff position for the Braves. Count 0-1 now to Boone.
Yeah, Del Prado just speaks to how efficient he's been this afternoon, per usual.
Strike 2. He's attacking now. He smells blood. It's 0-2.
Yeah, continuing to roll, getting ahead in these counts. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning.
Del Prado readies the pitch. Hit hard. Right there is Holzmer, though. Throw over to Schultz. He got him. That'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 for Del Prado as the Train maintain a 5-0 lead on the road here against the South County It's Peyton Schultz at the plate. Sorry, no, it's Emilian Petray. Sorry, after all the batters batted last inning for the Train.
It's just too hard to keep track.
It's too, literally, there's just all straight 9. It's like, who batted last in that inning? Petray led off last inning with a single. First pitch into him here. Ground ball. Fielded by Jatzek. The throw to first. Got him just in time. Well fielded there. Another 4-3. And Petray's out for the first time today.
That was a strong hit from Petray, so good on the second baseman, Jatzek, to get there. Almost perfectly timed over to Morgan at first. Oh, no, he's at third. Cone.
That's my hippo over at first. River horses. G-dub. First pitch in here to Schultz. Popped up. Tracking over in left field. Can he get there? He seems like he's under it, and it's read well. Caught by Garris. That's the second out of the inning on the second pitch.
Yeah, Schultz been struggling today. He's flown out to each outfielder for the Braves in his 3 at-bats.
Oh, yeah. It'll bring up John Kramer. He's 0 for 1 tonight, but drew a walk and scored in his last at-bat.
Frazier looking much better, though, than he did when he came in for Lachey.
First pitch. That'll miss. Count 1-0. Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking the same thing. He went from back-to-back 3-2 counts, walking both batters, to 2 pitches, 2 outs, which is about as sharp an improvement as you can get. Frazier readies with the 1-0 here. Low and away. Count 2-0 to Crame.
Still struggling to find the zone, though. I think maybe it's more on the big train bats just being excited to swing.
The 2-0. Ball high. Yeah, if I were them, I would be equally confident, though, jumping on it the first thing I see in the strike zone. Because for one, they haven't been giving too much in the zone. And second, you're up 5-0. You're feeling good.
You're
Go
up
attack.
5-0 and you're backed by Nicholas Del Prado. So you're feeling pretty good.
Ball high.
Shut up.
It did. What is the timestamp? I need to fact check.
102.
Garrett Felix now at the plate after a walk brings Kramer over to first on 4 pitches.
It's back-to-back walks for Kramer.
First pitch will miss, and that's 5 straight balls. Felix already drew 2 walks today, scored after both of them. Stepping off, taking a look at Kramer. Kramer's got some, he's a tall guy. The pitch. Swung on and missed, count 1-1.
6'1".
Really? I thought that'd be. John Kramer's also the name of Jigsaw from the horror movie Saw. So I gotta be a little more specific when I'm looking for John Kramer.
I just looked up John Kramer, Ole Miss.
I'm going John Kramer baseball.
Yeah, that's always good too.
That pitch will miss. Felix, instead of holding off, waves on Kramer, and Kramer will move to second on a wild pitch. Oh, he's loving it.
It's so funny. Garrett's he's got a flair for the dramatic when it comes to communicating with his runners.
And John Kramer from Wildwood, Missouri, rising sophomore, and as a freshman, he made appearances for Ole Miss, which is extremely impressive. Frazier behind 2-1 here to Garrett Felix. The wind up in the pitch. Swung on and missed. Count 2-2. Frazier showing some fight, but he's got the threat of Kramer in scoring position.
Yeah, since he's come in, has not recorded a K yet. He's got 3 walks, a run, and 2 wild pitches now. One that sent a runner home and the one that advanced Kramer.
Can he record his first K of the game? The 2-2 high and away. Count
so another full count.
Dude, I guess is just full of himself. That was a bad pun. Yeah, full count. Third one we've seen him throw as he faces his 7th batter. He also walked Kramer on 4 pitches. The wind up the pitch. Hit by Felix out into right field, tracking in and making the catch as the right fielder, Buchanan. So another scary moment there as a 4-pitch walk and then a full count to Felix threatens Frazier, but nonetheless he's out of the inning unscathed As the Trains still lead 5-0, the Braves will get a chance to bat after. Fetish, yeah. Now leading off for the Braves is Garris. He struck out to Del Prado last time. Del Prado still working here for the Train. He's thrown just 41 pitches across 3 innings. That one will just miss, though. It's a ball to Garris.
Yeah, Del Prado rolling 2-1-2-3 innings. Had a little bit of a scare in the second, but got out of it. Calm, cool, collected.
Swing and a miss there. Count now even. Del Prado again dishes. Holding back the bat is Garris. Count 2-1 now to him. To KG.
Del Prado knew that one was a little off. He went, oh. Oops.
One of the ones that just coming off your hand, you're like, ooh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm taking a moment, checking in on the catcher and on the batting.
Yeah, that one looked like it bumped up and hit Clay kind of hard.
Count 2-1. Del Prado. The pitch. That's a ball, 3-1. I love pitchers who do the full glove behind the head thing. I don't know why that's my favorite pitching form. That and the submariner. Have you seen a guy throw a submariner before?
I don't think so.
The 3-1. Misses. It's a walk. Garris gets on base. A submariner is like an underhand.
Okay.
So it's like it's partly sidearm, but it's so low. It's like it's underhand, and it's so hard. It's a very different thing to track because you're throwing underhand. Every pitch is gonna have different movement. Now it's Buchanan at the plate. He caught a fly out to right last inning, and he walked in the second. So far, just 1 hit and 2 walks is all the Braves can get off of Del Prado, who throws a strike to start this at-bat. Buchanan holds back the bat, but instantly regrets it. That lands in the zone. Del Prado attacking again ahead 0-2.
Yeah, good stuff getting ahead early here. That's where he found success in the last inning.
And holds back the bat, but again does not matter. Buchanan goes down looking, and Del Prado returns it. I don't know what word I just even tried to say. 6th K of the day.
Yeah, that was great stuff. Again, Nicholas Del Prado sends a guy to base, and it literally could not face him less. It almost gives him the fuel he needs. Yeah, again, he's successful. Gets Buchanan looking towards the first out.
Yeah, both walks today have been followed up by a K from him. First pitch strike.
4th straight strike. That was a ton. That was a lot. 4th straight strike.
4th straight strike straight down the plate.
Whew.
Ooh, swing and a miss again.
Number 5.
0-2 to Madden. Can Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, cure this here for the Braves? The 0-2 from Del Prado. Down in the dirt, not running, is Garris. Count now 1-2. Stepping back in is Madden from Hartford Community College. Del Prado, the 2-2. Running is the runner. He's going to get in there. No, he's not in there. It's going to be a quick double play. Great throw from Baylor Cobb. And down goes Garris, and that'll end the inning. A K and a throw out.
It was actually a great throw from Clay Wargo.
Oh, did I say Baylor Cobb? Yes. I was literally picturing Clay Wargo in my head as I said it. Anyways, that's the 7th K of the day from Del Prado. A great throw from Clay Wargo, and a double play of sorts ends the inning for the Train. The Braves, again, go down and end an inning without a hit. They've got just one on the day. They trail 5-0.
Yep.
Unfrazed last inning. Nick Frazier bounced back after giving up 2 runs on 2 walks in the 3rd. He just walks 1 in the 4th and gets 3 outs otherwise. Can he keep rolling here?
Yeah, great inning from him. Much better, like you said, after he came in for Lachey in the 3rd. Nicholas Del Prado, though, keeps rolling and keeps his team silent.
Pitch in from Frazier. It's a ball, counting 1-0 here to get things started. Strike lands there for Frazier. Count even 1-1.
TJ had a full count in his last at bat and eventually struck out to Lachey. His first time facing Frazier.
Grounded down to the 3rd baseman. TJ Rogers throw across to first. Well fielded by the 3rd baseman, Morgan. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
So Frazier continues the good stuff here, but he'll now face Warren Holzmer, who was really successful at his last at bat.
Yeah, he really was. That 2 RBI double. He also drew a walk in the 2nd, so he's been on base twice. That pitch will miss to get things started here. To Halsey, count 1-0. Readying the pitch from Frazier. That'll miss. Holzmer ahead in the count, 2-0. Frazier again dishes. That one's hit hard by Holzmer out to center field. Charging in. Can he get there? It'll drop. In between the 2nd baseman, Jetzak, and the center fielder, Madden. It'll land, and Holzmer is on base again.
Such a well-hit ball by Warren Holzmer. He continues his streak. He's reached base all 3 times, a walk, the double, and then a single now.
Holzmer showing those pearly whites. He's having a great day.
Continues the streak from last night again. I told you, Nick, you weren't here, but he had the single that brought home 2 runs. Did the same thing today with that double. Another little hit.
The Gemini man, always bringing home 2. First pitch in here to Wargo, swung on, grounded down the third baseline, foul.
First hit given up by Frazier. The run came home when Felix was already on base, and then a wild pitch. So
He readies. The second pitch of the at-bat comes in low, count even 1-1, trying to check on Holzmer. Bounces off the glove of the first baseman Cone, but going nowhere is Holsey. I believe, what was it, 4 runs for Lachey, 1 for Frazier so far?
yeah.
Beautiful. Pitch in from Frazier, popped up by Cobb. Tracking in is Buchanan, from Wargo, and caught. I caught myself that time. Okay, it's because I saw you shaking
Nope,
your
you
head.
did not catch yourself.
'Cause I saw
Don't
you
lie to the
shaking
people
your
at
head.
home.
F9. I don't know what it is. I picture the correct face every time. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. 2 outs now, and that'll bring up Luke Nowak. He's made 3 plate appearances already today, and he's 3 for 3 in getting on base. 2 singles and a walk drawn. He's got 2 outs here, though, and Holzmer on first. Frazier looking to get out of another inning scoreless, would be his 2nd consecutive. The first pitch in, running is Holzmer. Popped up by Nowak. Charging over is the shortstop, and making the catch over his head is Boone. That'll end the inning. Nowak flies out, and Frazier has another good inning scoreless, keeping the Train lead at just 5 runs here on BigTrain.tv. Leading off for the Metro South County Braves is George Washington's Mike Cone.
Oh, good walk-up song. Little Shaggy.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
How could he forget that he had given her the extra key?
Questions you ask yourself all the time.
First pitch in fouled off on the mound. Now it's Jackson Richie, who we do not have any stats for because I believe Allie and I deduced he played in that 6-6 unfinished Dusters game.
Yeah, we've definitely seen him, but no stats and point streak, so that's what we're thinking happened because the only other incomplete game we have is the Giants game where we literally saw one at-bat.
And it was a Luke No-Walk single. I remember it vividly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? I'm putting that on my job application. They were like, how good were you at, like, tracking the game? Like, well, actually, there's one game I can tell you perfectly from memory. You know, LeBron James can actually do that, though, with fourth quarters.
That's crazy.
Like, he playoff game against the Celtics, he literally talked the exact last 5 minutes of play. Ball high, 2-1. The reporter's like, well, what went wrong? He just described the entire quarter. He's an insane mind. Going ahead here to Jackson Richie. Richie readies. Wind up in the pit from Richie. Swung on and missed by Cone. Count 2-2.
That was reminiscent.
I was about to say I accidentally did my best Allie impression.
Jordan Little.
Swing and a miss.
Oh my God.
Oh, an iconic moment in sports history.
In Big Train history for sure.
The 2-2. That ought to land. Struck him out. Jackson Richie gets Cone looking for his first batter and his first K of the day.
Great start from the Hokie Jackson Richie.
13 batters from the Braves. 8 of them have gone down on strikeouts, and 3 of them have gone down looking.
Wait, Blake Mars. Another great walk-up song.
What is that? What was his
It's
walk-up
Quinn
song?
92.
Ah, one of the pop artists that I wouldn't know because I'm
Yeah.
not cool enough.
Yeah, Anna likes him. I know that for a fact.
Well, she's cool enough. I can admit that. She's cooler than me. First pitch in, 0-1.
Yeah, Anna confirmed chiller. She's awesome. Over there taking photos like a boss. Her photos are so good. We're going to try and feature some of those on social media soon because the world needs to see them.
Absolutely. Second pitch in from Richie. Whoa! Got him looking silly. 0-2 now to Mars. Swing was closer to hitting Mars than it was to hitting the ball there. Oh, my God. Richie. Looking for the 3-pitch K, the throw. Oh, my God. Making Mars look foolish. Got him swinging. That's 2 straight Ks for Jackson Richie.
Oh, my gosh. He's looking so efficient. Picking up right where Nicholas Del Prado left off. Back-to-back Ks and potential for a 1-2-3 inning of his own.
I just came up with, I think, the best, most specific pun I've come up with. You know the song Uptown Funk?
Yeah, of course.
It goes,
I think everyone knows that song.
it says Jackson, Mississippi at one point. Just sub in Jackson Richie. Where'd it go? Hit hard off Richie's right thigh. He will charge, try and grab it, but can't pick it up in time. And reaching on an infield single is Morgan.
Yeah, Richie with a good hustle, but kind of just got tripped up. Morgan's going to take his base, but just got to shake it off. He had 2 Ks, kind of a little mishap, and should be ready to go here against Jatsak, who did strike out in his last at-bat.
And it says right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we going to show out smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy. Let's just go smoother than Jackson Richie. Al Yankovic, call me.
Al Yankovic, if you're listening.
I got a very specific one-line song for you. Readying. The 0-1. Misses 1-1. I was watching Stranger Things, and they went to the house of the teacher. I think someone went there for like something on magnets, because I'm in season 3. I think the mom did Winona
Wait,
Ryder.
you're rolling.
I know. I got through a whole season on those 2 days off. So they went to his house, and I'm like, what is he listening to? And then I realized I'm like, why does this song sound weird? I'm like, oh, it's an Al Yankovic version. Like, accurate. It is that time period when he was on a fire, and this is the type of guy who'd be listening to it. It's 1-2 here. Looking for the 3rd K of the inning. The pitch. That lands.
Now it's 1-2.
Oh, the scoreboard's off. Because I swear it said 2 before. 1-2 to Jatsak. He readies. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. A 3rd K for Jackson Richie. A bad man gets 3 Ks in 1 inning. Now at the plate is DM Jefferson. Frazier's been chewing up the train lineup. Well, that was an attempt at a pun, but it didn't really work. Hit hard by DM Jefferson out to right center field, tracking back by the wall. Caught by the center fielder, Quinn Madden.
Nice hustle from Madden and a well-hit ball from DM. Unfortunately, he's fallen to 0-4 at the plate today.
He's so close to taking that 1 yard.
Yeah, I thought that one almost was going to go.
Just literally a little bit of wind. All it needed.
Now batting number 16, Emilian Beach.
That'll bring up Emily, who is 1 for 2 today. Drew a walk as well, scored a run.
Why doesn't he walk up to that?
Again, that was what I've been thinking since day one. A Millie by Lil Wayne. First pitch, a strike.
He's probably at some point in his career dabbled with the idea, or someone had to have told him already.
Oh, I've been talking to the Demisa fellows. We all want him to walk up to the other version of I Miss the Rage, the Mario Judah version, which is superior, despite him being a meme. Count 1-1.
Didn't he change it lately? Didn't he get rid of I Miss the Rage altogether?
But I thought I heard it again.
Maybe they messed up and didn't play his new one.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. He did
I remember
because
because Jack was one of our Demise fellows was down bad. He was upset.
Popped up, tracking back in center field as Madden at the fence makes the catch. Actually, he had some space there. That was depth perception.
Yeah, I was going to say a little deceiving, but second ball to him.
That'll bring up Peyton Schultz. Frazier in search of his first 1-2-3 inning of the game.
Just 4 batters faced in the 5th.
Peyton has sprayed to the outfield today, flying out to center, right, and left in that order.
Yeah, looking to rewrite his night, just as his 2 batters before him have done the same.
First pitch low. Count 1-0 to Peyton. You just got to find the gap. I mean, easier said than done, but he's getting, into the outfield. That was a horrible voice crack. Second pitch of the at-bat, hit by Peyton Schultz, popped up. Tracking over is Quinn Madden, and he will make his 3rd catch of the inning, a 1-2-3 inning, all out to center field. Train still lead 5-0, but the Braves will have a chance to bounce back. That is if they can get anything off Jackson Richie.
was, but it's okay.
At the plate now is Maley. He flew out to center field. Back in the third. We're here in the bottom of the sixth. On the mound still is Jackson Richie. He struck out 3 last inning. And oh my God, he is still going here. Ahead 0-1.
Yeah, no signs of slowing down from Richie.
Richie, the 0-1. Misses the zone that time. Count 1-1.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Ball low. Two one here to number 3-4. It's Maley. The pitch in. Hit hard out to right field. That'll land, bouncing into the arms of Kramer, and that'll be just the second hit they've gotten off of Richie. And the last one was an infield single that bounced off his thigh.
Now batting number 20, Griffin Boone.
Boone coming up today. He's 0 for 2. Three hits on the day for the Braves now, 2 less than the Train's 5. Train got a lot of mileage off of the walks generated from the Braves. They've walked 7 today. Fouled off, count 0-1.
Yeah, that and then a wild pitch. Also, that would send Garrett home.
Yes.
Garrett.
And a pair of errors on top of that. So it's, as Blank 182 would say, it's all the small things.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Did not need to do that. Well, they were playing Blink 182 before. It's in my mind now. The pitch. Ground ball down to third base. Fielded by Rogers. The throw to second. Low and away. It'll roll off. And reaching the base is Boone. That'll go in as an error. Not sure if it's going to be credited to TJ or I believe it was
It's Halsmer.
Halsey, yeah. Yeah, error on TJ Rogers. Punisher has got what you're looking for. That's a great walk-up song. Too bad Big Pun was not a great person. Now at the plate for the Braves, batting third is Garris. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk to his name as well. First pitch into him, swing and a miss. So much speed behind these heaters from Jackson Richie. Ball misses, count even. Sizable lead from Maley out on second.
Yeah, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. Unsurprising that they're going to try and push runners here.
Readying is Richie. Maley on second. Boone on first. The pitch. Low. 2-1 now to Garris.
Maley 2 for 2 on stolen bases this season. Boone 8 for 9. He's on first.
Richie. Settling in. 1-2 with the 2-1. Swung and a miss. Oh my, Garris. They just can't keep up with this heater.
Richie definitely needs the out here. Again, 2 runners on.
And no outs on the inning quite yet. Great chance for the first one here. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Down goes Garris, his second strikeout of the day, and the 4th for Richie.
Yeah, great stuff there.
Now
Shake it off. Now he's got to face Buchanan. He went down looking to Del Prado last time he was up.
And Buchanan batting .222 on the season with just 4 RBIs to his name. Ooh, the sun is coming out here. Richie. Checks up on Maley. Time called in the middle of his form there. That's got to be annoying. Walks off the mound, walks back now.
Oh my gosh, the sun just got so strong.
I know, out of nowhere.
It is 6:20. So, like, it's starting to come down probably toward us. Cloud cover just not our friend anymore.
Pitch. Just inside count. Oh no, yeah, 0-1. That'll land as a strike. First pitch to Buchanan. Sorry, I was bamboozled by that because I could not see it. Richie. Readies. The 0-1. Low. Count even. Richie now looking to get back-to-back outs. Pitch into Buchanan. That's a strike called. He's ahead here to Gerald Buchanan. 1-2.
That was a great pitch from Jackson Richie. He's tall.
Not Kai Burdick tall, but he's tall.
No, not Kai
My favorite
Burdick
was
tall.
watching the TikTok. Kai Burdick was just like shadowing over the camera. Count is 1-2. The pitch, he holds back. Ball called. Even now.
Jackson, 6'5". He's pretty tall.
Yeah, that is tall. I concur. Richie. Looking for the 5th K of the day. The 2-2. Gets in the zone there, down looking. Second time he's gotten a guy looking. 5th out he's recorded, and it's the 5th strikeout. Absolutely dealing.
Yeah, really good stuff here from Richie. That's the second time that Buchanan has gone down looking. Today once to Del Prado and now once to him. It's going to be up to Quinn Madden to try and make something happen for his team here, but Jackson Richie looks real good out there right now.
Quinn Madden has struck out twice today, both of those going down to Del Prado, and he's been putting in work in the outfield. Will he be able to do that on the offensive end as well? First pitch in for a called strike. Braves now have 4 hits on the day. That one misses. Count 1-1.
Now the Clouds are back.
Love it.
Makes such a difference.
Where did the 4th hit come from?
There shouldn't be one.
Unless we're counting Boone as a hit.
Maybe,
And
but
an error
I
at
feel like that
second?
was an error.
Yeah, it should not be tallied as a hit. It's only 3 for the Braves. That pitch a ball, count 2-1.
Because it was grounded right to TJ. Like, no.
Yeah. Should have been at least a...
I simply disagree with the scoreboard right now.
I'm going to play devil's advocate and say maybe he would have made it anyways. I don't know. Absolutely
No.
not a single. Runners on first and second. Count 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. God, that fastball. They just cannot keep up.
Richie just a strike away from leaving these guys stranded out here and keeping the score 5-0.
Ooh, that's my bad. I was dragging it off with the cord. Give it a little more give. The 2-2 lands. 6th strikeout. 3rd guy looking. Jackson Richie. Every out he's recorded has been a K. He is just dominant.
Yeah, he's been absolutely fantastic for the Train. And again, guys got on base. There were people in scoring position. No fluster or nerves from him. He came back from that with 3 straight Ks, 2 guys down looking. Just excellent stuff. He's almost caught up to Del Prado's total K count in just 2 innings.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. So was Del Prado. Train here going to have a chance to tack on some more in the top of the 7th after
All right, welcome back. Our phone camera was dying, so you have this lovely image of grass from Switcher for you. I will continue to do play-by-play while Nick sets up the camera with it charged. At the plate now for the Train is Kramer. Count 1-1 to him. And Frazier still on the mound for the Braves.
So it doesn't angle well, so I'm gonna have to let it stand here through the fence for an inning or two.
That one flying out in the infield to the second baseman. First out of the inning from John Kramer.
Now batting number 6, Garrett Felix.
Felix at the plate now for the Train. That one well hit by Felix, but flying out to right center field. And making the catch is Madden. Another out.
Hello, yeah, we know the fence in the shot is not ideal right now, but the phone was going to die otherwise, so we have no other moves.
We'll try to make it better for the next inning, but 2 outs for the Train, and Nick's going to take back over.
Well, no, we're a team, Allie. What happened there, if you don't mind me asking?
Kramer flew to second, and Felix flew to center field.
Oh, my God, that was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Frazier moving fast. Again, unfrazed on the mound.
They've brought in a pinch hitter now. It's going to be Sean Lane instead of TJ.
TJ ends tonight 1 for 3 with a double. Ball high and inside to Lane.
Sean Lane had an excellent night last night. 3 runs, so he was 3 for 3. I think 1 was a walk, so he was on base every time, and every time came home.
Popped up, tracking back is the catcher. That's going to go foul. Count even now to the man who's always slain, Sean Lane. Frazier looking for a 3rd consecutive scoreless and a 2nd consecutive 1-2-3. He's really kept the Braves within reach here as they trail 5-0. Ball high, 2-1 now to Sean Lane. Lane on the season, batting 133. 13 RBIs to his name. Fouls that off. Count again even, but this time it's 2-2.
Thinking if TJ's out, they'll put Sean at first and move Peyton to third. Right?
TJ's out. Yes, I would, yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
That's my guess.
Just took me a moment to catch up with you. Ball low. Full count now to Sean Lane.
First time in a while we've seen Frazier struggling with the full count. The 6th inning, all 3 big Train batters, DM Jefferson, Millian, Petrie, Peyton Schultz, all flew out to center field, and then 2 pop flies this inning as well.
The 3-2 from Frazier. Down in the paint. I mean, in the dirt.
Wrong sport.
Whoopsie daisies. Sean Lane will take his base. I don't know what happened there. That'll be the 3rd walk of the day from Frazier.
Now batting number 3, Warren Holzmeyer.
Now at the plate is Warren Holzmeyer laying on first. Holsey having a great day. He's 2 for 3 with a double and 2 RBI. The Gemini man. Always getting 2. First pitch into him. He hits it down the 3rd baseline foul. Almost takes off the head of Coach G.
I know, G is like so relaxed.
Yeah, he was on face, just like lean, left back up, and then continue.
He's done this before.
I think he's smiling with the 3rd baseman. Someone was saying something about, that's why we wear helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Even coaches got to protect. The 0-1. Down in the dirt, but he'll swing. Count 0-2. Frazier still looking for his first K of the day. Could it come now in the top of the 7th?
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing exactly what he needs to do since giving up the run on the wild pitch, taking care of the Train and keeping them scoreless since that, but it's not found a K yet.
The 0-2. And there it is, first K. It'll send Holzmer back and the rest of the train back to the dugout. Another scoreless inning for Frazier keeps the Braves down just 5 as we enter the bottom of the 7th here from first baseman Mike Cohn leading off here for the Braves. They really need to mount this comeback now. Swing and a miss. On the mound now is Greenleaf, former Senators player, his first pitching appearance for the Bethesda Big Train.
Yeah, exciting stuff. His mound debut. He was quite efficient for the Senators when he pitched against the Train, so
Strike 2 there, 0-2. That'll be the end for Richie. He went 2 innings, 2 hits, 6 Ks.
yeah, quite an outing from Jackson Richie.
Greenlee working fast, 0-2 still.
Greenlee from University of Delaware.
Blue hen. Wind up, and the pitch. Fouled off. Greeley, just the second pitcher today not to be named Nick.
Him and Jackson.
Fun stat for you guys. Sabermetrics heads at home counting Nicks. You know that Jeopardy has advanced statistics now? The pitch. Ground ball. Gets by Greenlee, charging in his Petrie. He gets there to throw to first in time.
It's a nice hustle from Emilian. Getting the ball to Sean Lane like we anticipated. Sean Lane now at first and Peyton Schultz at third.
Yeah, but with Jeopardy now you can see like buzzer speed per contestant, like question answer ratio. They've entered the sabermetrics era of trivia.
Wait, so you can like follow Jeopardy stats online? Is that what you're saying?
Like the same way you can go to nba.com/stats, you can go to jeopardy.com/stats, I think. Which honestly is really cool, but I don't know who's going to use it. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'm not a big Jeopardy person. I've never really watched a ton, except when I'm at my grandparents' house. They have it on. They used to have it on a lot.
I love it so much. That's what I fall asleep to now. I put on, I record it, come home, watch it, and pass out. Because once you get to a category that's just like the Ottoman Empire, it's like, all right, I'm done. I can close my eyes. That'll miss. Count 1-1. This is Mars at the plate. He's struck out twice today. finds the zone. Greenlee's ahead 1-2.
Good stuff from him in his debut here.
Yeah, 5 pitches thrown, 4 strikes. Pitch. That finds the zone. Down looking goes Mars, his 3rd K of the day, and the first registered by Greenlee.
Good stuff. Potential for a 1-2-3 inning here.
Trained pitchers so far tonight have combined for 14 Ks.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry for that brief delay. That pitch comes in for a strike. The count is now 3-1 to Morgan. Greenlee. The 3-1. Fouled off. Count now full. Little wind there coming in, hitting the mic. Full count. Pitch from Greenlee. Struck him out. Down looking again?
Yep.
Sheesh. That's 2 Ks in a 1-2-3 inning for Greenlee. We'll be right back with the top of the 8th after this. Now batting, it's Clay Wargo for the Train. Top of the 8th. Train still lead 5-0. Now on the mound is Buenadonna for the Braves. Readies. First pitch in from him will land in the zone for a strike. So far on the season, Buenadonna has made 5 appearances, pitched 9 innings, and given up 13 runs, 11 of which are earned. Hit hard by Wargo out into center field. That'll land well hitting the gap. Quinn Madden drops it, bobbles the ball, but nonetheless will just stay on second. Clay Wargo. Will just stay on second. Clay Wargo will.
Now batting number 13, Luke Nowak.
It'll bring up Luke Nowak here. He's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles and a walk drawn. Buenadonna an ERA of 10.24. Still not the highest on this team, though. A lot of pitchers giving up a lot of runs. Pitch misses. Count 1-0 here to no walk. Wargo giving a sizable lead on first. We have not seen a stolen base from Wargo yet this season, let alone an attempted stolen base. Bonadonna's keeping an eye on him. He readies. The 1-0. Fouled off. Count even now to no walk. He's going to settle back in on the mound. Left foot pointing a little off center. How do you feel about that, Allie? Sorry, I've been talking over you a lot this inning.
I don't know how I feel about that. How do you feel about that?
I love it. That's a ball. Count 2-1, I think. Unless they're still just waiting. I think they're still just waiting, actually. Still 1-1. Cleggo on first.
How'd that happen?
He hit a single.
Good stuff. Contact hitting streak continues.
He must have just had a really long blink. We joke. We have fun here. The pitch just misses the zone. Count 2-1 now to no walk. I believe it was a single from Wargo. I don't remember what the count was. I think it was 0-1. Bonadonna the pitch. That lands. Count 2-2. Also an update on the camera. It's sitting here behind the fence with us charging, but after this inning, or after this half inning, I should say, it'll have battery life, and we'll put it back out there.
Yeah, it'll be a better view. Again, the view at South County in general, not great. We don't really know where to put it here, so we put it near the dugout, and that's what you get. So you get the batter, not the whole field, unfortunately, but it is our last time at this field, so you'll never have to deal with it again.
Hoorah. Ball down in the dirt. Wargo will advance to second on the wild pitch. Now, this is really far for you guys, but for me, this really isn't that bad.
Honestly, it is not that bad for us either. Like, I don't mind coming here. It's low-key easier to get here than it is to the DC Grace field. Like, for us, because, like, you have to drive through the city, and that took a while the last time.
Honestly, with you having a car, it makes it easier for me, too, because I don't have to walk 20 minutes through just like a city area.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because the metro stop is not that close to DC.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I just take a straight shot. Then the Bethesda bros pick me up. The pitch. Fouled off. How come you're always the one driving?
I'm not always the one driving, but
I've never been in anyone else's car.
Not Bennett's car?
No.
Bennett's driven me a couple times. I feel like Bennett's driven me to DC, where you don't pick you up at.
Yeah. I mean,
and then Anna offered to drive me today, but I just keep the tent and the table and everything in my car, so I'm like, it's not worth it to move everything.
Exactly. That'd just be a whole extra step.
Yeah. So there's your answer.
The more you know. No outs. Wargo on second after the wild pitch from Bonadonna. It's a full count. He readies the dish. Low. That's ball 4, and no walk will take his base on the second walk he's drawn today. First walk from Bonadonna, 9th on the day from the Metro Braves.
Now batting for Big Train, number 9, Trey Wingett.
Trey Wingett will come in for DM Jefferson here. DM will end the day 0 for 4, sadly.
He'll be back.
Absolutely. He's
Always
fine.
is.
He's fine. It's Trey Wingett at the plate. First pitch in from Bonadonna, swung on by Wingett, hit out to center field, back by the wall, it'll land against the wall. Wingett pushing to second. Coming home is 1. And then coming home is no walk. He's in time. A 2-run double for Trey Wingett.
Oh, my goodness. Trey Wingett comes in to pinch hit. Does more than is needed. Sends home 2 runs. You know, we've seen Trey struggle with strikeouts and things this season. He doesn't always get to swing because he's been hit early. That hasn't happened lately. And he's been really good recently and continues.
Trey Wingett, his second extra base hit of the season, and those are his second and third runs batted in, bringing him above 100 on his average this season. Actually, exactly. No, just above it. First pitch called strike. I love hearing Owen the Bat Boy talk.
Yeah. He was hilarious when he came on. He was like, I don't play first base because those people aren't athletic.
He's like, no, that's where you just put your slap. That's where you put, like, not your slap, I shouldn't say that. It's where you put your guy who can catch a ball, but isn't very mobile and doesn't have the best arm. Like your Pete Alonsos. Those are your power hitters. You good? All right. The count is 1-1 here. The pitch in to Petre. That'll miss the zone. Count 2-1. Allie just disappeared. Allie, what just happened?
Choked on my water.
And you just got up and laughed.
Well, I was like, I don't want to cough on air. Wouldn't be the first time I had a coughing attack on air at school one time. Oh my gosh.
2-1. 3-1. I've heard many of your coughing off air.
Yeah, at school one time, I was calling a soccer game, and I was with my friend Perry. Shout out, Perry, if you're listening. You're probably not. I know you're at work. And it was her first call ever because she was a freshman, and I was doing play-by-play, and I literally just had, like, such a coughing fit in the middle of the broadcast, and she was such a star. She literally started doing play-by-play on her first call ever, and I felt so terrible, but, like, I literally couldn't control it.
3-1. Ball inside. Petre draws the walk, and the bases now have 2 runners on. That'll be Petre on third, Wingett on second. No outs on the inning. Tying his shoe is Buonadonna.
Buonadonna really struggling since he's come in, unfortunately.
Buonadonna might be a Ghana if he can't record an out here.
Yeah,
There-
again. Oh, no, go ahead.
Actually, there isn't an arm warming up in the pen, so they're going to trust him. Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say that Frazier really rebounded and had a really efficient stuff after the one wild pitch run. But unfortunately, Buonadonna not able to sustain that. Still no outs recorded here, too. So his 5th batter in Peyton Schultz.
Schultz today 0 for 4, flown out to the outfield each time. He's ahead in this count, 1-0. The pitch. Hit hard by Schultz, snagged by the second baseman, and that's a double play, almost a triple play. A 4-6 double play on the fly out will leave only 1 runner on.
That was really good play from the Braves infield, giving Buonadonna the cushion he needs. He was really struggling to find that out, and yeah, good stuff on the inside.
Yeah, tough base running from Wingett, going when it was a line drive caught by the second baseman who goes by the name Jetzak. That one's hit hard but popped up. At the plate now is Kramer. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 walks drawn. Against the top of the 8th.
Was that a 6-4?
4-6.
4-6, got it. That's what I meant, yeah.
Ball low, no runners moving though. Well, only 1 runner now. It's Emilian. Count 1-1 to Kramer. Buonadonna steadies on the mound. Quick motion. Ooh, got Kramer with a hefty swing there. Count 1-2.
Buonadonna kind of feeling it. Now he's got the 2 outs behind him, and a K here to Kramer would be huge.
Kramer steps back into the box. Buonadonna nods on the first pitch. He sees the windup. Ball high. Barely have time to say wind up and pitch. His form is rapid. Keeps an eye on Petre. He deals. That'll find the zone. Down looking goes Kramer. First K of the day for Buonadonna, but not before 2 runs cross the plate. The Train now leads 7-0 as the Braves need to fight back soon. It's the bottom of the 8th. Unable to get back in the dugout. We're just going to have to leave the camera where it is. Leading off in place of Jetsack is Joe Suarez. Oh, I like this tune. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
You like this tune?
All right.
Okay.
You know, I heard it on the on the radio the other day. Me and my kids were gathered around listening to our shows. I'm gonna go up and talk to Greenlee here.
Greenlee's first time pitching, so his first time working with any catcher, but it'll be Clay Wargo
Well, I'm
today.
sure he's walked with a catcher before. He's thrown to someone before.
No, first time working with a catcher from the Train.
I know, but you said any catcher. I'm just trying
Any
to.
catcher from the Train.
I'm having. I don't know. I'm just trying to be a silly lad as the
Enough.
Train pull away.
Enough.
Enough. Suarez at the plate. He's batting .053 on the season, just 2 hits and 38 from Youngstown State University. Count 2-0. A 2-0. Low. Greenlee behind now, 3-0. He's going to come talk to his catcher.
Yeah, third straight ball. Marcinko charging down to the pen. Maybe they're going to get someone else going.
I'm not gonna listen to that, but he's talking to Coach. Coach is checking in with him.
Yeah.
They looked at me and looked at them, so I'm gonna look this way now.
Yeah, Greenlee talking to Coach Sal.
Something off. He's not the kind of guy to throw 3 straight balls.
No. Looks like Marcinko's going to come in. We're going to step aside quickly while Greenlee works this.
That's probably what I'm. So it'll be Jordan Little coming in for Greenlee, who's living with back discomfort. We might be able to find out more of that after the game. Check the game recap story on bigtrain.com.
I actually think it might be bigtrain.org.
It is .org, as I said it. We're going to go back to break, and I'm going to shamefully realize I don't remember the site. But you're here on bigtrain.tv as Jordan Little warms up. Great little break there comes to an end. It'll be Jordan Little, like we told you. We'll see how this sudden start affects him. He did have time to warm up, of course. That's why we're on a break, but not the the gradual stretch and toss, then throw on the mound. He's kind of just been sent in. First pitch, and it's a strike. Count now 3-1. 3 balls came in from Greenlee before he left with discomfort.
Yeah, tough situation to be thrown into, a 3-0 count, but Jordan Little definitely has the stuff to come back here.
And he finds that inside twice. The righty, just riding that righty heat inside to Suarez, who suddenly has a full count on his hands. Little moving fast, the 3-2. Ground ball just past Little. There's Holzmer, though. Throw across to Sean Lane, and that'll be the first out. So it's Lane at first. Wingett is not in the. No, he's in left field.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Now
coming
batting
directly for
your
DM, and at
Braves,
third
number
is Schultz.
34, Ryan Bailey.
Jordan Little has just been honestly unreal this season. He's pitched 16 innings of relief for the Train, given up 8 hits, just 1 run, and it wasn't earned, so his ERA remains perfect.
Go
28 Ks.
check out. He talked on Twitter, or talked to me, which we posted on Twitter, about his knuckle curve. You know, not a lot of guys are throwing knuckle pitches, and he throws it well, sprinkles it in with that beautiful heater of his. Count 0-1
He's got a win to his name and 3 saves to his name as well.
in just 4 appearances, right?
I think so.
Ground ball, foul. Someone yelled, "That's fair." And
No,
that was
6 appearances. This is 7.
so he had 1 no decision, or 2 no decisions. Wish this league kept track of holds. Good stat to keep track of with relievers for.
Leading the team in Ks, or tied for the lead on the team, him and Ryan Sanders both have 28.
The pitch, swing and a miss. He's now ahead of Sanders with a K there. First K of the day for Little.
Now batting for your Braves, number 20, Griffin Boone.
Boone's going to come to the plate again. He reached on an error in his last at bat, but is 0 for 2 otherwise. First pitch into him is low. Count 1-0. Oh, that is a B.
Oh, gosh. Not a fan, personally.
Hot take, not a big B fan. 1-0. Hit hard out to left center field, and it'll drop. Well hit by Boone, and that'll be a runner on first for the Braves. I once got stung by a bee on my earlobe. It essentially pierced my ear without my consent.
Jeez.
And the stinger was still in there, so I had an earring, but it was bad.
So, Sanders, Little, and Asbury of the Braves, this team, all tied for first in the league in strikeouts with 28.
Well,
And now Little takes the lead with 29.
First pitch of ball there. It's Garris at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. That heater's going to land. Holding back the swing was Garris, but it'll go up. Count even. Swing and a miss. Beaker ahead now again. 1-2 to Garris. On first is Boone.
J-Lit.
If he strikes this guy out, you got to call it.
No, I'm not.
Come on,
I
for old
literally
time's
refuse.
sake. Ground ball to the second baseman. Holzmer easily fielded, thrown over by Sean Lane, and that'll end the inning. A single from Boone, but it's not enough as the Train maintain this 7-0 lead entering the top of the 9th. Yes. Leading off here for the big train in the top of the ninth, it's Garrett Felix. It'll go Felix, Lane, Holzmer. On the mound is still Buonadonna.
Yeah, and Braves looking like they're just going to stick with him, see if he can keep the score the same. It's the best you can hope for headed into the bottom of the ninth.
7-0 lead for the train. First pitch into Felix, fouled back. Little tip there. Count 0-1.
Just counting, and the train pitchers have recorded 16 strikeouts tonight. Oh, my goodness.
Second pitch in low. Count 1-1.
7 from Del Prado, 6 from Richie, 2 from Greenlee before he came out, and then Jordan Little got 1 for himself when he came in for Greenlee.
I'd imagine they're going to let Little close, right?
Yeah.
Hit by Felix, grounded down to first base. Fielded well. Why'd he pass to the pitcher there, but...
He's laughing. He's like, I don't know, I felt like it.
I wonder if you heard me say that. Cone to Buonadonna for the out.
He was like, might as well.
We saw Sean Lane do that to his detriment earlier this season as a runner made it in time, but they had some time to fiddle around there, I guess. 3-1 put out. We'll bring up Lane. Maybe stat padding for the putouts by Buonadonna. First pitch into Lane. Ball low. I could see it in his eyes. Lane looked ready to clobber that ball, but because he does like that step on his swing, but he held off.
I love the red gloves.
Why are they red, Allie?
Because he goes to the University of Maryland.
I do like batters who take a hefty step. He's going to hold off that as well, though, 2-0.
You'd think if you listen to these broadcasts that I literally go to UMD, but I simply don't. Just love a Big Ten baseball guy.
The 2-0. Ball low, 3-0. Well, I mean, to be fair, I lose it whenever there's someone from the A10.
True.
So.
Yeah. And Maryland, like, if Northwestern's not doing well, I obviously root for Maryland because that's what I grew up doing. So, honestly, root for Maryland in some sports more than Northwestern, just period, because they're just simply better.
Oh, don't just pick the better team. Follow your heart. Swing and a miss there, 3-1.
Yeah, but, like, my heart is Maryland.
All right, fair enough. I can tell that after you...
My heart's Maryland, my brain's Northwestern.
I can tell that your heart's Maryland after the fact that you said that Old Bay cheese doodles were good.
Oh, my gosh. They're so good. Everyone should try.
I agree that you should try them because they're a unique experience, but it's like either it's too little cheese, too much Old Bay.
No, and Old Bay's good on everything. Everything.
I think it's good on most things.
No. Everything.
Old Bay on your actually Old Bay on a donut would be good.
Would probably be good.
Yeah, I got to take that back.
Yeah, you literally can't prove me wrong here.
There's a Dunkin' right near my house, and I have Old Bay in my cabinet. Ball low, Lane draws the walk. Do I do that now? I'm so tempted. I still haven't had the crab chips that you recommended to me at the beginning of the season, though.
Oh, those are so good. Those are just potato chips with Old Bay.
Oh, I know. I know they're not anything crazy.
And Utz makes them really good.
Me and Utz chips, I don't know.
You have beef?
No, I don't know. They're not my favorite chip brand. They're a great pretzel brand.
Yeah, they're not my favorite chip brand either, but the crab chips are delicious.
That pitch lands. Count 0-1 to Holzmer. Holzmer today is 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 ribbies to his name.
That double was so good from Halsey.
So good. So good. Nodding on the pitch is Buonadonna. That'll land, called strike 2. And Holzmer's behind 0-2 here to Buonadonna.
Buonadonna, no strikeouts yet, just 4 again to the entire pitching group from the Braves today.
Swing and a miss. Holzmer down there on 3 pitches. That'll be the second K of the day from Buonadonna.
Second?
Didn't he have a K last inning? He got Kramer looking to end.
Oh, he did get Kramer. I was just talking about how it'd be at first. That was his second. You were right. Sorry.
You're good. Now at the plate is Wargo. There are 2 outs. Lane on first. First pitch into Wargo. Ball high and inside. Count 1-0. Second pitch. That'll nick the zone. Count 1-1.
Someone in the chat telling me I should root for Michigan. No. Actually, I do have family who went there. My uncle went there. A ton of my cousins went there. But it's just the loyalties lie with my school and my mother's.
The 1-1. Count now 1-2. I wish anyone in my family went to an athletically relevant school. The only closest thing we have is Colgate.
Which we've said, like, they make the tournament.
No, they also have like a hockey team too, but I don't follow hockey.
Yeah.
So yeah, they give me something every March. Even when they don't make the tournament, they go to the final of the Patriot League. It's a good game against Bucknell every year. So they're entertaining. They're something. The 1-2. Let them miss. Count 2-2. If GW can just find their form again with women's basketball, I'll have something. Bench getting loud. Getting rowdy. Yeah?
They are. I wonder if they could hear that little cry or whatever. I don't know whose mouth that came out of.
It's 2-2 to Wargo here. Bonadonna keeping an eye on Sean Lane. Nods. The pitch. Did he hold his bat back? He held back. Count full.
Another full count for Buonadonna.
Also, it's a wild pitch, and Lane advances to second. Oh, I'm getting a little worried about this weather right now. Like the wind's picking up. It feels like a storm's brewing, even though it's sunny.
Oh my gosh, there's not a cloud in the sky. We're so fine.
The sky is literally covered in clouds. You
yeah,
cannot
but not
see
like,
the sky.
Not like storm clouds is what I'm saying. We're fine. We're so fine.
I know, but the wind, it feels pre-rain.
No. I don't think it does. I've lived here longer.
I took geography for a year, so I know weather. The 3-2. Ball inside. Kidding. I did horribly in geography. Wargo will take his base on a walk. Now runners on first and second for the Train with 2 outs, and he'll bring up no walk for the 6th time today.
It's the 4th walk for Buonadonna.
All right, let's go through what no walk did today. Single in the first, single in the second, walk in the third, flew out to shortstop in the 5th, walked and scored in the 8th. He's been doing it all. It'll be a 6th AB of the day.
Buonadonna has the 2 outs to work with, but can't seem to get number 3.
First pitch in for a strike to no walk.
Yeah, better start to Luke.
Like you said, Buonadonna's got those 2 outs. He's done the heavy lifting. He just needs one more to get out of this inning and give the Braves their one last chance. Pitch in the dirt. Escapes the catcher a little bit, but not enough to tempt the runners to go. Count now even at 1-1.
Yeah, Mars just protecting it enough behind the plate.
Nowak really holding that pose. Now he's ready.
You just gave me a TikTok idea.
Like, what's your batting stance? 1-2.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, I need to write this down.
Put it on the scorebook or type it out.
I'm ready.
You're frantic.
I'm texting Anna. You literally just gave me such a good idea. Guys, I've been on fire with the TikTok lately. Go check it out. Go Big Train on TikTok. We also link them on Instagram if you need to go via that.
Instagram Reels.
No, I don't think we posted it to Reels. We just posted it to our feed. Today I just posted a story plugging it.
Buonadonna, the 1-2. Struck out, no walk. That'll end the inning. The Train leave 2 on base after a pair of walks put Lane and Wargo on, but they still lead 7-0 as we enter the bottom of the Last licks for the Braves. It's going to go Buchanan, Madden, Cone. Buchanan today 0 for 2 with a walk.
Jay Litt still on the mound.
He readies. First pitch. God, they just cannot keep up with his speed.
I mean, obviously. I talked to, who was it? Ryan Sanders had the gun, the radar gun the last time Jordan was pitching. He said he was hitting around like 91 to 93.
Strike 2. Count 0-2. Buchanan is not vibing.
Straight up not vibing right now.
It's 0-2. Jordan Little. The windup. The pitch. That's strike 3. Called. Buchanan down looking.
Someone, I don't know if it's from our team or their team, goes, "Oh my God." That's like the appropriate reaction to a Jordan Little strikeout.
Because he is so nasty.
That's number 30 on the season for Jordan.
A big 3-0. He's going to have a mid-strikeout life crisis. The look you just gave me was hysterical. Because that was a very weird noise that came out of my mouth. It's 0-1 here to Madden.
4 straight strikes from Jordan. Some of his family's in the stands. That's always awesome to see. Got some great families here at the train.
Hit hard down to third base. Well fielded by Peyton Schultz. The throw across is in time. Bench enjoying that one.
Yeah, that was an awesome move from Peyton Schultz at third.
You could like feel it hit his glove from over here. That was a high exit speed. Someone just called him Arenado. Cohen comes up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. There are 2 outs on the board. He is their last chance.
Walking up to it wasn't me. Respect for that.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Count 0-1.
I mean, obviously. Does Jordan Little start an at-bat any other way?
With the swing and a miss, I don't know. Oh, I want someone to make a compilation of just all the swing and a misses, all the whiffs he generates. Fouled off. Count 0-2. We are 1 strike away from a dominant Big Train win. Little stretching out those arms. Raise your hands in the air if you just don't care. He readies. The 0-2. Hit. Out to center field. Tracking in. Making the catch is no walk. That's the ball game. The Big Train defeat the Braves in a dominant 7-0 victory.
A huge win for the Train. Great stuff. Mercy ruled the Thunderbolts last night. Come out to SOCO, avenged the 2-0 game from last week at this field, and awesome stuff, especially from the pitching. Del Prado, Richie, Greenlee, Little, all exceptional on the mound today.
Yeah, great work from them. Those 4 pitchers combined through 17 Ks. Gosh dang.
Yeah, 17 Ks, 7 from Del Prado, 6 from Richie. 6 from Richie in just 2 innings. Greenlee threw 2 before he left with some back discomfort. Here's to hoping he's okay. And then Jordan Little comes in and reaches the 30 mark on the season. He now leads the league in strikeouts.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff from the bats, too. Trey Wingett, a 2-run double. Warren Holzmer, a 2-run double and a single. Garrett Felix draws 2 walks and scores twice. Everyone was pitching in, and the Train just taking care of the Braves easily.
Yeah, very excited. We'll be back at Povich tomorrow. There's some rain in the forecast. Hopefully everything's fine. Should we be there, we'll be taking on SOCO again, actually. They'll be traveling to us.
Yeah, be sure to stay tuned. South County will definitely want some revenge after this one. A tough loss for them, but a great win for the Train, who have now taken 2 back-to-back coming off the All-Star break. Stay tuned to Big Train TV and our Twitter. Go Big Train for more content.